true. I think the new one might be almost the same dimensions as the old one. Might be slightly bigger. Yeah, my old one is a 14 with 17E, which is like the 17. I think E stands for economy because it only has one camera. Like the Pro has 3 cameras, right? I probably should have gotten the Pro because Friday.
It's episode
TGIF.
5,732.
Fridays.
Over here like this. Woo! Oh, look. Bird. Hey, bird.
I'm over here in the corner.
I do this now.
Snoop?
Snoop Dogg?
Snoop CMQ?
What?
Oh, I look like Snoop. That's not Snoop.
Snoop D-O-double-G?
Yeah.
What? Danny, you talking about Danny Glover?
Yeah,
Racist.
Danny Glover is not Snoop.
Racist.
No, he looks like Snoop from here.
Yeah, that's racism.
It's just because it's bad.
When you
It's just because your video quality is so poor. It does look like Snoop from where I'm sitting over there, looking at the screen up there.
racism. I'm gonna go over here now. Whoa. Okay, let's go over here.
Danny Glover and Snoop.
And
Danny Glover crazy like Mel Gibson is crazy? You know?
Is he? No, not like Mel Gibson.
Do you know about Mel Gibson?
Yeah, I've heard of that. You want to sit over here?
I don't know. Maybe
You can stay over there.
No.
If you want to stay over there, we can move the cameras around. No,
I
Mel.
don't know, should I bring my mic? Or
Yeah, bring the mic.
Yeah, I think it should go.
Mel
I think
Gibson.
it's tangled. Tangled up. I'll try to get it though here. Let's see if I can get it.
Mel Gibson's like a psycho anti-Semite guy.
Yeah,
That's what he is.
apparently he had lost his ability to carry weapons.
Oh, yeah?
Specifically firearms due to a domestic abuse.
Mel Gibson.
Yeah. Conviction.
Is it gonna go?
And one of the things that Trump did early in his second term was to pardon him. And that was-
Pardon Mel Gibson.
The current pardon attorney was asked to pardon Mel Gibson and declined, and then was fired.
Yeah. He's a pardon attorney, huh?
A pardon attorney whose their only job is to advise the president on pardons.
Yeah.
And her name is Liz Boyer. And I follow her on our platform. She's
Yeah, lean forward a little bit and get on the angle.
great.
Where's that? Or maybe we've got to move the camera. I'm gonna move that camera a little bit. See that? Oh, yeah. Look at him. Oh, okay. Oh, now I'm leaning. There we go. We gotta lean in a little bit. Oh,
I'll fix it.
I turned it
I turned it down so a little bit.
All right. You gotta move stuff. You gotta move some stuff around to fix the camera. There you go. Hey, it's all fixed now. Was that a leftover from the past administration or something, huh? The pardon attorney.
I believe that pardon attorneys are career. They typically don't change with the administration.
Yeah, they got fired though.
Yeah.
And then the next one did pardon. What's his name there? That guy, Mel Gibson?
Yeah, the next one, and then I can't remember the whole story, but the most recent pardon attorney was a guy named Ed Martin. And,
The volume.
it's definitely not hyperbole to call Ed Martin crazy Ed Martin.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
What's it called? The patent attorney?
Well, I think he was acting as the pardon attorney. I don't know if it was official, but he was basically saying, yeah, pardon whoever you want. And basically, they were taking bribes to pardon people. So they were getting paid for pardons.
I'm not sure if Danny Glover is still alive.
Smells so good.
Yeah, it's an awesome party. It's Smokies Mania.
Oh man, I wish I had some
A bowl?
like chicken teriyaki sounds really good right now.
Yeah, I do like that. You could have gotten this.
That's like a stir fry.
This is it's a I don't know they call it the bowl.
The bowl. That bowl.
Rice bowl. It's got
It's all right.
Snow Peas Mania.
I had a huge late lunch.
Yeah, what was it?
I took some bratwurst and rice and wrapped them up in burritos.
Well, you made it yourself?
Yeah. And it was
Weird hot.
It was not great.
Weird hot dog.
It's like a burrito hot dog. But I took the bratwurst out of its casing and just made it into little chunks. And then I threw some rice in with it. Probably too much rice. So I made 2 burritos. But interestingly, it didn't make me as sleepy as I thought it would. I checked the calorie count on the bratwurst, and they're like over 250 calories each. I was like, I definitely shouldn't have 2 of these. You know, one with rice and a tortilla is definitely going to be 20 calories, but I decided to do it for a big lunch and hopefully just have a small dinner. And then,
Yeah. What happens if you eat too many calories?
you get sleepy.
Or you know?
Yeah, get fat.
Why is the calories gonna make you sleepy when they make you awake because you're got energy?
I don't know. I think it has to do with my ability to process all the calories.
Okay, that makes sense.
I'm not sure.
And you get energy later.
Yeah, it turns it into fat. I guess. I don't know. I can't remember.
How many calories is in like a cheeseburger?
Well, it depends on the cheeseburger. Some of the cheeseburgers, you see the cheeseburger with like the 3 big patties, that's going to have a lot more than one small patty.
Yeah, how about Big Mac?
But like, yeah, Big Mac probably has over 500 calories, I would guess. Because it's got 3 pieces of bread, got all the cheese, all that sauce is high in calories too.
Yeah, how many calories is this?
Fat and sugar in it. That's probably over 500 calories. That's probably like 6, 7.
This?
Yeah.
Is it big?
It depends. Well, rice is really high in calories.
Oh, okay.
So, and chicken.
Yeah.
Veggies not so much. It
How many?
depends if it's mostly veggies.
How many calories am I supposed to eat a day?
The average adult, dietary guidelines are based up for like 200 calories and 2,000 calories. So that's probably like, average somebody who weighs, I don't know, 180 pounds. I don't know.
I weigh around about that.
So yeah, maybe 2,000.
2,000 calories. So I already ate a cheeseburger and a donut today. And I'm eating
You're getting there. You're probably going to be hungry before you go to bed. But
I'll eat a little bit more probably.
Yeah. What time do you go to sleep these days?
On the weekends, maybe 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. By choice or because you can't stay up?
Because I can't stay. What do you mean?
Like, are you just like, I gotta get to bed?
What, at 1?
Yeah.
I'm not. Oh my God. Let me turn this down a little bit up.
Is that going on the recorder?
Yeah, it is. What's the volume? I'm not. I don't turn down people. I don't can hear, but that's okay. If okay. Let's see. I'm not falling asleep because I'm like dead tired or have things to do. I'm just.
What's time to go?
It's a good time. It's about a good time. I mean, are you like, I'm exhausted?
Yeah, usually I'm like, falling asleep on the couch and being like, I gotta get myself into bed because I haven't been asleep like this all night.
At 1?
Oh no, it's usually earlier than that. But sometimes later. It kind of depends on how early I woke up that morning. I do notice a big difference between my energy levels if I get up at like 7 or 8 a.m. versus 5 or 6 a.m. Like if I'm up at 5 or 6 a.m., I'm usually pretty zonked out by 10 a.m.
That makes sense.
If I get up at 7 or 8 a.m., then sometimes I can make it to like midnight or 1 a.m.
Yeah. Well, you don't have a regular schedule.
No, but dogs once a day at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to get up at certain times to do certain things. Whenever you want.
Yeah. The one company that I work for, picking up kids and bringing them to school, I do sign up in advance for those rides. So, I know sometimes it's usually I only sign up a day in advance because you know I have to wait to know what when the schedule is in case I have to bring her kid. You know.
Is that an internet app? Another one? For the school?
Yep. Yeah, it's the gig app.
Oh.
But it has special permissions to, you know, have to pass a special background check to be able to drive kids.
Yeah. The day of fingerprint?
Yeah. Yeah. So instead of doing like a county and state level background check, they do a federal background check.
You pass it, you check, huh?
You pass the check. So
You can drive kids liver.
yeah. I mean, driving is probably easier than driving adults.
So yeah. Did they never piss in your car? That's what happened.
I actually have been worried about that.
Yeah.
I had some young ones, and they were like, "Oh, can you go to the bathroom?" And so I'm like, "Oh yeah, you know, go to the bathroom." And one of them was just like starts running, you know, like I'm like, "Dude, you got like stay close to me, you know, like you can't just go running into the parking lot." And then I found out that I'm not supposed to stop for any reason, you know. So like the kid, you know. So then when I was picking those kids up, after that I would be like, "You guys need to go to the bathroom, you know, before we get in the car, because we can't stop until we start running." So
Kids to school, driving kids to school.
yeah,
Control the school bus.
yeah. I mean, what does a school bus driver do? I mean, I guess if you drive a school bus in a PNC, that's unfortunate. That's not your own vehicle. I mean, the seats are probably vinyl. And,
Yeah.
so they can still probably absorb some liquids.
Lots of kids over there. It's Friday. You
Friday,
it doesn't matter for you that much.
last Friday of the year.
Month?
You know, Friday. If I was grinding my knuckles to the bone working, Friday would be one of the best days. You know, I've had kind of a little bit of a short day so far. I'll probably go out and work a couple more hours tonight. Depending, you know, unless the kid and the wife want to do something which has not been very often recently. So,
Yeah, they want to do something on Friday, right?
yeah. So,
What would they want to do?
pretty much homebodies at this point. So, the kid is on their tablet almost all the time. And, yeah, and my wife is on her Kindle almost all the time.
Reading?
Reading, yeah.
Oh, that's smart.
Or, you know, it's a way to escape and distract from your feelings.
Oh yeah, what? Yeah.
Or, you know, escape from the world. Is that a real plant right there?
I don't know.
Kind of looks like it is.
Feels real,
Yeah.
kind of.
It's like it might need water or light, but it's definitely still surviving.
I don't know where that came
What kind
from.
of plant that is.
How long has it been there?
I don't know.
It's not
We'll have
doing.
to check the tapes.
Yeah.
It's not doing great, but you know, you're on the north side of the building, so you don't get very much light in here. And then who knows how often somebody waters it?
But I didn't even notice it.
You don't water it.
No,
At least not intentionally.
no. Not intentionally.
So,
You know, when I spraying water everywhere.
maybe if it gets really hot in here and you're sweating and the air becomes really humid, it could absorb some moisture that way.
That's not gonna be enough, though.
Probably not. Definitely not.
Well, you think you can overwater it? I don't know about it.
Oh, there's a bottle of water right
Yeah, maybe somebody's watering it, but I don't know that.
I know some plants like more water, and some plants like less water. It looks like somebody has
I don't want to water it. I think Freddie has a plan. So whoever.
somebody's taking care of.
I didn't even. I never even noticed it. Or maybe new. I wonder if it's new. I don't know. Maybe, yeah, we could look at the tape.
Roll takes.
Sometimes, yeah, it'll just go up in front of me. People come in here and make a mess or something, and then I'm sorry I made this mess. When you made a mess, what are you talking about? Huh?
Yeah.
Oh. When was the last time you were in the studio?
Months.
Months?
Maybe,
Years?
Yeah, maybe closer to a year than a happy year. Not really sure.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
On the phone. On the phone, everyone, so I gotta lean forward a little bit. See? There you go. Yeah. Get in the thing, because you're only the voice. Always a voice on this bird, everybody, from years. For all the years. Remember when we moved into this one?
Yeah, I think I was in like an episode like I can't remember if it was 100 or 300.
Yeah.
In the 100s or the 300s.
And you were
It
helping
might have been the 100s.
us move into this place.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
I helped move a little, not as much recently.
I was talking to Luke. Luke has been here recently, coming on maybe once a week.
That building where you go first.
The house?
No, the house.
Or the one that,
The one that's by the Capitol.
the one where it's the steep
No,
cop
it's
shop
the-
now?
Yeah, no, it's the state patrol headquarters. The state patrol headquarters had been across the street, so they moved across the street. Now they're demolishing what looks like the old building. Who's gutting it? I think they're probably demolishing it.
That one?
Yeah.
'Cause that one they demolished the building that we were in, and then they built that building.
Yeah.
And it's like a pretty fancy, modern looking building.
Oh yeah, I think it's pretty much state of the art. They have a couple of brand new buildings that are really from the last 5 or 10 years. Three, at least three new ones.
Why would they knock down a building that's less than 10 years old?
No, it wasn't. The one that they knocked down was a lot.
Yeah, but now they're not gonna knock down the one that's there now, right?
Oh, no.
I thought that's what you were saying.
That, yeah, no. But the other new one is one of the office buildings for the legislature. And then I think, or maybe, I'm not sure. But it's over on that part of the campus, the south side. Yeah, and then there's the other new building is the exhibit. And then it has all the servers.
They could have left the one, that building there and just moved the tops into that building. It wasn't that old.
We talked about the archives. That's an interesting one because that's all underground.
Yeah, across the street by the, yeah.
All underground. So it's kind of connected up with the parking garage. And I think, well, they kind of built it after World War II and during kind of Cold War time.
Yeah.
Or during the beginning of the Cold War as a nuclear weapon bunker. So there's apparently there's accommodations for the entire legislature.
Yeah.
They've been there for like 30 days or something.
You want to save the legislature?
In the archives building.
Oh, there's nuclear fallout. Quick, save the state legislature.
VIPs.
Yeah. How many state legislators are there?
I think there's two representatives and one senator for each
Oh,
district.
okay, the sun's going up and we'll go back over there.
I think there's like 44 districts. I could be wrong. 49.
Time to move.
49 times 3.
40, 50,
It's like 147.
147, yeah.
147.
Washington, seems like a lot, actually.
I could be wrong on those numbers.
For the state?
'Cause I think there's 49 districts, congressional districts in the state.
And then each of those senators,
I think they call them legislative districts. Right?
each of the senators makes more than probably their Where's my water? You see that? I bring it over there. The jug.
Oh, is that your jug? I
Yeah,
thought that was the plant's jug.
not that jug. This one.
Oh,
Each one of those senators makes more than probably most people, and then there's 149 of them. Give me that money. Give me that senator money.
yeah, I think I think the reps, they don't make nearly as much as the U.S. Congress does. The U.S. Congress makes like 175 a year plus.
Yeah.
So they get 175 as the base, and then they get travel allowances, and I believe they get paid for appearances. Like every time they're actually in session, they get a per diem. They get travel and per diem pay as well.
Yeah, and
but the state is the same, where they get travel pay and they get per diem as well.
And they also get bribes.
I suppose some of them probably do, don't they?
Corporate sponsorships.
We should find out which ones do and ask them about it. That would be fun, to do.
Call the senator.
Yeah, we're just going down the list. Sir, have you ever taken a bribe?
How many bribes? How much? Not in say. Can you get everything about
how much money have you made in bribes?
Yeah.
I think they might hang up on you if you did that.
Because,
you'd be like, hey, screw you, jerk.
Yeah.
Well, I'll never bribe this, buddy.
I mean, I'm some kind of
pizza.
I think some bribes are
pizza
are illegal, like to an extent, right?
Like addicted to cheese or something.
Oh yeah.
Definitely addicted to sugar. But,
depending on like what you think a bribe is, I think there's some bribes that are just legal.
Well, there's a bit of a gray line, or fuzzy areas in some ways, because in a way, like city, an elected representative that supports public education could be bribing people by saying, "Yeah, I'm going to take care of your kids," right? So is that a bribe? Or is that just community interest?
I'm going to take care of
public interest.
Yeah.
Like I'm going to help you raise your kids by giving them an education in public schools. Is that a bribe, or is that just public interest? So where does it, or like I'm going to support the fire department, so in case you need emergency services, they'll be available for you. So I'm going to support the guy who supports the fire department. Is he bribing me with his support of the fire department? Or am I bribing? I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about. It's the end of the day. I'm tired.
Who doesn't support the fire department? I don't support the fire department.
I've been on social media way too much.
Oh yeah?
I've gotten to the point where I'm seeing stories and I'm so upset that all I can do is say F asterisk 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 TR asterisk U TR asterisk MP.
You don't want to say it out loud?
No, I don't say the word,
Oh.
But I say make democracy untrumpable.
Oh yeah, why don't you just say it? You're afraid of consequences?
No, I just it's like if I put the asterisk, 3 asterisks after the F, then it could be fuck, or it could be flip, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you're like, yeah, give me a little,
Okay.
It's like F term, after term.
Turn up. Yeah,
The tramp.
that whole
Tramp.
the social media is it's a placation tool where you can express your political views and they'll put you in a bubble and nobody cares.
Yeah, and then it's like so many of my posts have like 0 interactions, right? It's like next to 0 engagement. And I'm like, and then I go through my feed and I see people who are like have less followers than I do, they follow less people and they have posts that are way more popular. And I'm it's like, so is that good or bad? You know, like I don't really care if I get a whole lot of engagement. I think if I got a lot of engagement, it would be worse for my, you know, social media addiction. But what it means is that like I should be on there less, and I should be doing things in the real world more, whether it's going on nature walks, which I love, or attending community meetings and doing real world organizing, community organizing.
Yeah.
And getting involved with voter registration and voter turnout, driving up voter turnout. I hope all your viewers here can have a plan to vote. There's not enough to plan to vote. You got to have a plan to vote. Like you gotta, like when you get your ballot, you gotta like fill it out and turn it in right away, and you gotta go check on the Secretary of State website to make sure that your ballot was accepted.
Yep.
Because there's a lot of bad, funny business going on where people don't want the vote to count.
Oh. When's the next voting session?
I think there will be ballots mailed at the end of July for the primaries. I think mid-July or beginning of July.
What is the primaries?
We'll probably only have about 5 or 6 weeks before you get a ballot.
Primaries for what?
Primary.
For what?
For the midterms.
So what is that? I don't even know what this is.
So a midterm election happens every 2 years, and it happens during the national presidential election as well. But this one, the entire House of Representatives, which is 435 people.
Oh, wow.
There's 435 congressional districts in the U.S., if I'm remembering right.
And they're on 2-year terms?
They're on 2-year terms every 2 years. So they're not staggered. Like, there's not like every year, there's half of them.
Yeah.
It's like every 2 years, the whole House of Representatives has to run for election. So that could, as it stands right now, even though the Democrats are not popular, Trump is so unpopular and so unwell liked, like so disliked that if the election was held today, there would probably be a massive blue tsunami, similar to what happened in Hungary a few weeks ago, where the long-term dictator, a guy named Vladimir or something, I think his name was Vlad something. Orban. Yeah, well, the guy, the president of Ukraine, Zelensky, his first name is Volodymyr.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So that's the Ukrainian
that's just like John or something
version
of
Vladimir.
But it's like, hey, John, some guy that's very common.
I think Vladimir is like one of the most common names in the world, actually.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty cool name.
Yeah.
I mean, wouldn't you just love to see Putin and Trump just beg for mercy and just say, we are sorry, what we've been doing is wrong and we're bad and we feel terrible and we beg for mercy and we accept whatever consequences, system of justice that are necessary to put humanity past this point. And Putin has been sending Russian men into the wood chipper. I mean, somebody, I don't
haven't given up on justice?
I don't know what the numbers are.
You think justice is possible?
I'm dedicated to justice.
Yeah.
I'm a lifelong justice loyalist.
I like justice, but I just don't see it coming.
Yeah, well, sometimes, the moral arc of the universe is wrong, and they're trying to bend it toward justice, but other people are trying to bend it toward corruption and hellfire and brimstone.
I'm just trying to get by.
Outside.
Yeah.
Brimstone. But,
you like justice?
So, yeah. Anyway, I forget what I was saying, but that's probably good.
Senators.
Senators.
Some voting. But those
Senators.
everybody in the Senate, they like the people who are there forever, like like if Biden was in there forever, or what's his name, Sanders and stuff, and they've been there forever, right? They've been in the Senate since like the '60s. Every 2 years, they're voted again.
Yeah,
and then it's getting voted
that's why
2 years.
They oftentimes don't like the job, so it's very rare to find a senator or a congressperson that has been in the job for more than 15 or 20 years.
It is.
Because think about it, if you're in there for 20 years, you've run for election 10 times.
Yeah.
So the only way to like make that okay is to live in a great district where you're probably pretty safe and you're well liked and you have a good team, right? So and there's money.
Yeah.
So like you can pay your team, keep your team, and people like you. Makes it easy to run for election. Like Nancy Pelosi, her district is basically the city and county of San Francisco, right?
Okay.
So that's a pretty like geographically compact district, which makes travel easier, So and once she's been doing it so long, it's like probably like just automatic,
That's the head person.
It was, and as speaker. So
yeah, when she gets to be the president, if they kill the other two.
No, I don't think so. I don't know how that works.
I thought if
the majority speaker, House Majority Speaker, is in line behind the Vice President. So if the President and the Vice President both get taken out, then the majority, the Speaker of the House of the majority party is.
Does that ever happen?
I think it did happen one time, but I can't remember when.
In like the 1700s?
I think it was the 1800s.
Yeah. Who's that guy now? Right now?
Mid 1900s.
Who's the third guy right now?
Third guy right now is a guy named Mike Johnson. He's a smarmy, just terrible, say anything, racist, radical racist.
Radical racist?
Yeah, what should I say? He's
what's the difference between a racist and a radical racist?
Well, he's what do they call him? Christian nationalist patriarch, and which typically is like a white male Christian, patriarchal. So that's who he is.
So you think regular racists like him extra or less?
He blames people of color and immigrants for all the problems in society. He doesn't blame the billionaires.
Yeah.
When it's the billionaires that are the billionaires that all the welfare people are parasites on our society, when the reality is the billionaires are the parasites, right? Like Chris Murphy had a great conversation today with Katie Couric that I listened to, and he was talking about a guy who worked at Walmart, and he loved his job, but he got to be retirement age, and he had no savings. He had no money to retire. All he had was a Social Security check. So he only had enough money for him and his disabled wife to live in an apartment with two other people.
Who?
A guy in Connecticut who worked at Walmart.
Some guy? Okay, yeah.
Yeah. And because Chris Murphy, what he would do, he's a senator. I don't know how many times. I think he might have been a representative before he was a senator.
Yeah.
And when he campaigned, what he does is he walks across the state and talks to people, talks to his constituents. And this is a guy who he had met along the way, and that's a compelling story. But you look at a company like Walmart, where they have so much money, yet their employees are all on public support, right?
Yeah.
So who's the parasite? the employees that are working full time or trying to work full time and still needing public support to get by, or the billionaires that own these companies? Who's the parasite? You tell me. Who has the power in that situation? You know, like what are these employees supposed to go out and get a second job? You know, and after work, you know, like what if they have kids? What if they have a disabled spouse that they have to take care of? You know, so like it's the question is about kind of like how should people be treated? Should they be treated well, or should they be used as expendable, you know,
Yeah.
bonds?
Remember in 2021 when there was like that like 4 month time when the fast food places were closing early?
Yeah,
and these were like
no
pandemic. Well, it was like right after the pandemic was kind of wrapping up, and
because they didn't have enough workers.
They didn't have enough workers, so they're like, nobody wants to work anymore. Remember that? Remember that whole thing?
Yeah.
What happened to that?
I don't know. I mean,
I kind of thought that it was going to happen,
but now with everything, there's some nights. I mean, it seems really random, but like there was one night. It might have been Memorial Day weekend or the weekend before. I don't know. But I was up at like, you know, it was like a Saturday night or a Sunday night or a 3-day weekend or something, and I was up at like, you know, 2 or 3 in the morning, and it was silent. Like normally I can hear I-5 and there's a steady hum of traffic. There was no traffic.
Can you hear I-5 from your home?
Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah, I'm like less than a half a mile probably.
Yeah, that's so. I mean,
because the sound like comes up and over. You know, it's like it's loud.
Less than half a mile. You're like 1 mile.
No. I'm like 8 blocks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 8ish, 9 maybe.
Yeah.
I think it's a half mile. I can check, but anyway, you know, and then there's some nights where I'm out like driving, you know, trying to do some deliveries at like 10, and there's barely anybody out. I think some of it right now is because of the gas prices. It's just people are like, I'm going to save my money, you know, I'm not going to go driving around.
Everybody out over there, huh?
So there's just not a lot of traffic out.
Yeah.
So, you know, the stock market is going crazy, right? Because everybody is, you know, all the billionaires are pouring money into tech. And that's what's, you know, keeping the market going. Probably tech and military spending.
It's going up?
Yeah, because of the data centers.
It makes the stock market go up?
Yeah, there's so much investment in chips. And,
chips. Okay. And the stock market goes up, but then the economy is still not good or something?
Right, like the stock market is booming.
Yeah.
Like the Main Street economy is not booming. Like,
yeah.
Because people, you know, I don't know.
Is it graphs? Are you looking at graphs?
Not really looking at graphs. I'm just judging by like how it feels, you know.
Yeah.
Like out, it just doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of traffic in stores. I mean, grocery stores, yeah, you go in there sometimes and it's like slammed, you know. Especially
people aren't going to stores anymore. They're using you.
Like people aren't shopping as much.
They're using you to just order the stuff.
People aren't going out to, you know, to eat at restaurants and stuff.
Yeah.
Not as much. I mean, and maybe if there's an uptick now because we're getting towards summer, and people are like, I gotta get out, you know, like.
Yeah, maybe it's just cold out.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, people aren't traveling like like international travel, all the whole racist ICE roundups, you know, all the.
Yeah, is that still happening? That kind of died down. I feel like in the popular zeitgeist.
So I think it is still it definitely still is happening. There's a lot of action around the detention centers right now. That's a focus of the Indivisible movement right now. So there's actually actions this weekend at the ICE detention center in Tacoma, as well as at King County Airport, where they are flying the detainees.
Where in Tacoma is it? Doxham?
It's on the Tide Flats. Yeah, it's. Did you say Dox?
Doxham. Can you dox ICE?
Oh.
Huh?
Oh yeah, I mean it's on. I think it's J Street, but you can look it up. It's the Immigration Detention Center Northwest, run by Geo Group, which is the big one. So
that's a corporation.
Yeah, Geo Group is. Yeah. And their stock has gone up a ton since Trump has been in office with all this. And so some of the people in the Trump administration are former Geo Group executives.
Wow.
So talk about a little bit of insider, corruption, stealing their corrupt practices.
I don't know what came first in all these people on all these movies where the villains, they really seem like movie villains.
Yeah.
Like, what came first? Like the politics or the movies?
Right, like science fiction is like today's science fiction is tomorrow's reality. Right?
Yeah.
So like, did they get the idea for their behavior from Hollywood?
Yeah.
It seems like it. The mayor candidate for LA, a guy named Spencer Pratt, apparently came out with a advertisement that portrays his opponents as Batman villains and himself as Batman.
Yeah.
When he is like
he's the villain.
He's the actual villain, like he's portraying. He's the least likely of all of them to be the actual good guy in the story. So he's the most antagonistic, evil character of them all, but he wants to portray himself as being the protagonist.
Yeah, Batman's a billionaire who beats up the mentally ill.
That's Clockwork Orange, isn't it?
What is it?
The guy goes down the street and beats the homeless people with his cane.
I mean, that's what Batman is doing. Though he's a villain. Batman's a billionaire, and then all of the people that he's beating up their mental problems.
Well, they're criminals.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, they're Joker is trying to poison the city, right?
Yeah.
And he's trying to save the innocent people of Gotham City.
Gotta save them.
And he's kind of love. Family love is a good thing to preserve in society. Loving families.
Preserve your loving family. Let's see what's going on in 2018. You might be here.
And speaking of Clockwork Orange, another story.
Tuesday, and everybody moved out outside. The neighbors moved out and started building the sidewalk outside. It's happening. Things are going.
What's the date on that?
Tuesday, it was
18.
moved out by
18.
The neighbors moved out and they built this sidewalk out here. Remember that?
Oh my gosh, that sidewalk is 8 years old.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
I remember when they were building it.
This building must be 100 years old or more.
Yeah, I think it is.
So solid.
I think it might be over 100 years old.
Building is rock solid.
This room has no ventilation.
Yeah. Zero. You just have that window.
Yeah. Zero ventilation.
It's under the floor.
What? Like through the floor?
Yeah, I mean there might be some vents in the ceiling behind the tiles, but it's a cool building. This is where the newspaper used to be.
There was one press building.
Yeah.
You think there's vents in the ceiling?
Maybe behind, above the tiles.
Because the tiles is porous?
The tiles probably cover up some pipes up there. Maybe. I don't know.
I never touched the ceiling. Can you touch the ceiling?
The tiles all look like they're pretty solid and secure, don't they? There's none missing.
Yeah.
Popped out of place.
It looks like the tiles. I don't know if the same tiles are in my house.
It's nice tiles, ceiling tiles. I like that. That's good architectural detail.
Can you reach the ceiling?
But I wanted to tell you about somebody I saw on the street.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And last Saturday, part of the banner, the Olympia Visibility Brigade. I like to go to their events, and the location rotates on a weekly basis, monthly basis.
Mm-hmm.
But the time is always the same. So anyway, during the Saturday one, we were down at Percival Landing where the Peace Vigil is every week.
Yeah.
And it was an interesting crowd there on Saturday, and there was a guy that walked by holding a baseball bat with a very large knife in a sheath on his belt.
Okay.
And he walked past holding the baseball bat in one hand, but holding the thick end of the bat, and tapping the handle end on his shoe, and maybe using it kind of like a cane a little bit. But I was like, wow, this guy looks like he could really attack somebody, with his weapons that he's carrying around. And he walked past, and then he walked back past. It sort of seemed like he was maybe trying to provoke a reaction. But it was to the point where I was like, if this dude attacks me or somebody else, what am I gonna do? What would I? How would I?
He was antagonizing the protest or whatever it is.
Well, it seemed like he was. I mean, just by carrying those weapons, it was threatening.
Yeah.
It was a threatening appearance.
A protest is kind of designed to provoke, create conflict.
I think it was designed to be provocative. So, but we're not trying to provoke a fight.
Yeah,
we're trying to provoke people to have thoughts and feelings about the way the world is, right?
Oh, it's about the thoughts and the feelings, not the movement or something. Or they,
well, inspire people to get involved. And to get involved in community organizing. Yeah.
Have you been out there and then somebody's like, "Hey, I saw your sign, and I thought, hey, I'm going to do something."
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, they said that.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, people are like, "Thank you for being out here." You're like, I'm like, man, I'm out here for my own good. I would be terribly depressed if I didn't have a community that I could go participate in and say, this is not okay. What is happening in the world is not normal, and it is not okay. A better way is possible. Let's make it happen. And if I didn't have that community that shared that viewpoint as me, and that I could be with, on a regular basis, that would be terribly depressing to me. Anyway,
where's your sign? And I saw you. I saw you with that thing. I was over there getting the food.
Right. Yeah. You appeared right at the closing.
Oh, was it?
It was like you appeared right when because the band had just played their last song.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. But they were getting ready to close down, huh?
That's not the right song. But yeah, the Bring 'Em Home song. And so they played the closing song. They were there. They're only there maybe at half the time, but it's kind of nice when they're there.
Yeah, you gonna get Far East while you're there? You should get Far East, right?
I should. Yeah, back when I was, before I took my my break from the vigil, my 10 years of solitude or whatever. I used to go to the Far East, usually with the band members. I would go out to eat with them, and Far East is the most common place that people would go.
Yeah, it's been there the whole time.
Yeah. But has it changed ownership?
No.
No, it's the same owners. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
it's those two, the couple.
Yeah.
That
Oh
couple
my
runs.
gosh, that's wonderful.
They run the place. I
Yeah.
think they own them. They must own the place.
They had young kids when I was there 10 years ago, so their kids must be grown up and they're growing up at least. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the kids probably at least
But
10, 12.
kids that are like 10 and 15 or something like that.
I think it's just the one kid.
Okay, maybe it's just one kid.
I don't know if the kid remembers me because I go there at least once a week. So I see this kid there sometimes behind this thing. Like, hey, remember me? I've been going here. That's a good restaurant, and you should get everybody to go there.
Okay.
And the thing because it's right across the street from there. They must be doing well. We got about 10 minutes left, so should we look at last year?
Sure, yeah.
Let's see, where is it?
Yeah.
Or the message to the future?
If you would have waited, I would have maybe suggested getting pizza. Although, I think pizza is probably just about one of the worst things that I can do for my triglyceride levels at this point.
Oh, yeah? What is it? I never even heard of this.
Triglycerides?
Yeah.
I don't really know. I think it has to do with sugars, right? So it's it's a type of sugar.
Yeah.
I think, or fat, or both. And if your blood is high in triglycerides, it means your body is having a hard time processing all the food. So,
Like glycerin?
yeah, that's what makes me think it's sugar. Glycerin is like a sugar, right? Of glucose.
Triglycerides. So you know the doctor?
Triglycerides. Yeah.
And they took your blood, or
the last time I went to the doctor, I had a blood test and my triglycerides were high.
yeah, but they take out your blood and they're like, your blood is kind of thick.
Yeah, but I was a fasting blood, draw.
Okay.
So
But how long do you not eat before that?
it's a type of fat in your body.
Oh, I think it's fasting.
They store excess calories in your diet to be.
Oh, you're looking it up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
High levels in your blood can increase risk of heart disease, stroke, and inflammation of the pancreas.
I haven't been on the doctor in
So my triglycerides were high. I was supposed to be fasting, so I, was not supposed to eat for at least 8 hours before the blood draw. But
you ate much ice cream?
I had a stack of Oreo cookies and a glass of milk the night before, shortly before I went to bed and fell asleep. And so I think that was just still running through my body.
Oh, we're gonna get through your numbers.
Telephone.
Yeah. Hello.
Hey.
Hey. How are ya?
Hey.
Hey, how are ya?
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, good. Bird's here.
What up, Yellow?
Oh, George is there.
Bird.
What up, Yellow?
How's it going, George?
Hello, Yellow.
It's Bird. Your old friend Bird.
Oh, George's friend Bird.
Bird, don't you know Bird? Come on, you're old friends.
Yeah, I know from way back. Yeah.
Yeah.
How you doing, Yellow? You still in the Pennsylvania, New Jersey area?
I'm in Baltimore now.
Oh,
Baltimore.
wow. Moving south, huh?
You ever been to Baltimore?
We're kind of north. Yeah, Baltimore's kind of north-south. South-north.
Yeah.
You ever been there?
Yeah, well, it's kind of right on the Mason-Dixon line or something, right?
Oh yeah. Are there any southern sounding people there?
You can see aspects of the south and the north here for sure. There's definitely a very unique one here.
They got.
Baltimore's a big city.
Have you been there?
But, yeah, I've been there.
What'd you do there?
I think I went to the aquarium, maybe. There's a good aquarium there, isn't there?
I was just at my friends were visiting from out of town with their kids. And they were their kids, and that was a good sign for me that I'm now getting old when my friends start to visit me with their kids.
Yeah.
I guess you guys have already been at that point in your lives, but yeah, what was I gonna say? Yeah, we went to the aquarium because that's a good activity for children, and yeah, it was just fun little stop there.
Yeah. We're just talking about triglycerides and and the kids. So yeah, that's old people stuff.
Baltimore is kind of a suburb of Washington D.C. too.
Oh yeah.
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 How far from DC is it?
Are you gonna go to the UFC fight?
Am I gonna go see?
I heard.
Trump's birthday.
I heard he's paying $1,000. No, I just made that up, but I think he had to pay $1,000. He had to pay people to attend some of his private events. So I wouldn't be surprised if they're paying people to go to that.
Yeah, there was stuff Trump does, and I'm like, what? That's just my whole thing with Trump lately. I'm like, Trump did what?
What the heck, girl? What the
We were
heck?
talking about that earlier. I basically get to the point where I'm like, F Trump. That's like all I can.
You're just about to get
That's
there.
all I can think of saying.
You just got there.
I was riding by his side up until about a week ago.
Oh yeah, you were pro Trump, and now you.
I don't know about this guy after all this time. I'm starting to think from.
The one thing that gave me pause was when he decided to paint the bottom of that pool blue. I was like, that's just tacky.
Yeah,
The pool was the final straw for you.
That was just the only straw.
what color?
Yeah.
What color? What color should the pool be?
Well, I mean, if I want to be real for a second, the criticism that I have heard is that it's supposed to be like a pool of reflection, so you don't want it to look like you're supposed to like dive right in.
Oh, he painted the white,
It's pretty dark blue. He says it's American flag blue. That's like almost black.
the reflection pool with the thing, like
Yeah.
in front of the monument. Oh my god,
That's like navy blue.
that's nuts.
If it's flag blue, that's a dark blue.
That is nuts. It's supposed to be.
I mean, why? If you wanted it to look like a swimming pool, you should paint it white.
Can you run through that? That's in Forrest Gump. You know, in Forrest Gump, that's where I know that from mostly.
There's like all these vanity projects going on. Like there's a UFC thing being put together. He's building some art, supposedly. He's got the demolition from the ballroom / data whatever center shit that's gonna be. He's got the nightmare with the reflection pool, Lincoln Memorial.
It's a lot of money. I don't know. Well, the show's almost over. Though I gotta keep the messages of the
Yeah.
future.
Even Joe Rogan doesn't like the UFC event. Joe Rogan says no.
Yeah, he's gonna watch people beat each other up. That stuff is scary to me. I don't want to get beat up.
Trump keeps like raking in money hand over fist. Meanwhile, everybody else is struggling. People are getting pissed. People are just like, this guy.
Now, it's probably the biggest bait and switch ever in any sort of politics. Like, on this scale, like the promises versus what the outcome has been is like, I mean, anyone who trusted him in the first place is just like a fool, from day one.
It's true. All right, let's do this. Future and trust the past. Bird's here.
Hey, you're a good future, good boy, good future. I love you.
Bird showed up after years. Eat Faries. My future.
Kenny came and found me on the street.
Yeah.
He dragged me in here, kicking and screaming.
I like Faries.
No, Kenny, don't make me go on your program, Kenny.
All right, well, the show's about over. Thanks for talking today. Thanks for coming. Hey, don't be a stranger. Come to the studio. You too.
All right, bye. Bye, Fred. Bye, Kenny.
Bye. Yeah, come back here, Bird. We're here every day, you know?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
It's Friday. We're on TCTV, channel 22, 11:30 and 2 a.m. Check it out. Yeah, YDHWM on YouTube. 360-836-2384. Call messaging on TV. Yeah. YDHWM.com. Funky Fridays is a good song. Thank you. PCTV, La Baby, Jordy Fabulous, Funky Books, 4-star video, Southby.com, Rebecca Mountain Board, Northwest, Thurston County, Washington State, USA. Thank you. And viewers this year you're watching, thank you. Hey, John, where are you? Call me. Hell yeah, dog. Bye.
Goodbye.
Have you seen that other room? Over there, across the hall? I've been there for.
Yeah, I've seen it before.
You were there for Hayakuba like in September.
Yep.
That's when we first got it. Bird. That's gonna be the name. Friday. The weekend. 9 to 5. 9 to 5. I'm reading a novel.
Oh, you are? What's it going to be about?
Crime thriller.
That sounds interesting.
I'll show you.
Dude, this band is cool. Oh, look at that. Imported from Japan. It's a Previa.
Yeah, you gonna get it, man?
It's diesel.
You gonna get it?
It's almost 20 years old, so hell no. Wheel drive.
Driving it around? The
Yeah,
EV?
yeah, I've been driving the EV for sure, yeah.
You drive it here?
Fucking awesome. Yeah. You ride home?
I have my own. EV, and
The only thing I would like more is if it was rear wheel drive. They should have made it rear wheel drive for sport. But honestly, front wheel drive is I'm probably gonna thrash the tires less that way. So for being economical, it's probably better to be front wheel drive. But I love it. It's like I fucking snore it every day.
I charge at the government too, so
Now,
I don't even pay it.
so where do you charge?
Either down here or at my work.
So where's down here?
Like
On Jefferson?
I don't even know what that building is. Like kind of on the way to the freeway, you turn right, and there's that big building right there with like Mark Twain.
1500 Jefferson?
Yeah, maybe.
Mark Twain?
Yeah, there's a Mark Twain. No, it's like it's over there. Yeah. Yeah. Able bodied kids. Able bodied kids. Um, 10 years. Look on that. So we moved in here.
Bye.